honest truth is, I really didn't want to be a minister. My father was a minister in this conference, and I knew some of the good of that, and I had also experienced some of the difficulties with that, and I really didn't want to do it. In addition to that, I had a speech impediment. I was a stutterer, and I remember using that excuse with God when I began to sense a call to ministry. And he pulled the old Moses thing on me, about I'll be with your mouth and tell you what to say. And so finally, I came to a point of relenting and saying yes, but I said, you're going to have to be with me. And it was in that moment that at that time when a healing process began that traversed several years. But at the end of it all, I came out of the stuttering. There was an event that took place 2 or 3 years ago when I was doing a graveside service in a country cemetery up in Benton County. And after the graveside service was over, I walked over to look at the tombstone, and I stepped across a carpet that had been placed there before the tombstone. And all of a sudden realized too late that there was nothing underneath of that carpet, and I went straight into the grave. And this was like Holy Week. I think it was the Friday or Saturday before Easter. And so it took 4 guys to pull me out of the grave. And I remember kind of cutting into the tension a little bit by saying, well, I guess on Sunday I'll be able to sing Up From the Grave I Rose. Probably more seriously, I think the opportunity to preach the Word across these years, to pray with people to accept Christ as their Savior, the opportunities that I've had to lay hands on ministers who were being ordained, including my own son, all of those things have been very, very special. We'd like to do some traveling and go some places that we've thought about going to a lot of times over the years but haven't had the opportunity. We also want to spend more time with family and friends, including our son, his family, and our grandchildren. I decided a long time ago, actually Sarah and I together decided that a call to ministry was not negated by retirement. And so we more or less expect to be involved in some form of ministry the rest of our days. Sarah and I feel tremendously blessed, and I include her in this because she has been a true partner in ministry for me across the years, second to none. And she has supported me 110% all of the way. And sometimes I'll tell folks, I said, next to Jesus, my greatest asset in ministry is Sarah. And so I appreciate so much the partnership that we've had through the years. I think our greatest joy is to have been able to know Christ, to walk with Christ, and to make Christ known to those who have been in our realm of influence.